if a fight is close, there is no controversy, regardless of who gets a decision. With that said, I'm curious, before the scorecards were read, what were you thinking? I mean, did you think that you had the victory, or you weren't sure?
I mean, if you look at the end of the fight, like I walked around the ring, you know, with my hand raised. You know, I knew it was close. I knew I had to get out of a deficit. I knew that. And you know, you just never know. You know, I haven't seen it, but people tried to make a thing about my reaction. And like, I knew the fight was close, but it's a fight that I knew, like, man, obviously I wanted to go my way, but like, it wasn't like he blew me out by 6-7 rounds and I knew, like, oh my God, I gotta get it. Can I not be excited that I just won the light heavyweight championship in the world and won it in that fashion? So again, they are gonna make something out of anything. I can't get involved in it. You know what I mean? But I definitely knew it was close. But I felt like the way we closed it, the last 6-7 rounds, I felt like I won it by a point or two. Definitely.
Andre, Sergey said he didn't watch the fight again. I would ask you, if you watched the fight, did you kind of smirk when Jim Lampley said, hard right hand about Kovalev in the miss?
I'm gonna be real, I haven't watched it either.
Really? Huh.
I haven't watched it either.
Huh.
How much do you think that they were taken
I'll get
aback?
back to you.
I'm sorry. My apologies. My apologies.
Muhammad don't like me.
How much do you think that they were taken aback by the fact that you accepted the rematch, and how soon that you did it? I mean, because I don't think that they had the feeling that you were going to do that.
It's crazy though. That's the thing. Like, that's how you. I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like his side, the people he has representing them, I feel like they've been around the sport long enough to come up with different and more up-to-date tactics.
I see.
Like, some of the stuff they were trying to do, like, come on, man, really? Like, I know she's telling him, come on, Sergey, put this out on your Instagram and put pressure on Ward and his team. That's impossible. There's nothing you can post on social media that can make me, if I felt like I'm retiring, of course there's gonna be the element to say, oh, you're scared. Okay, I've been fighting 23 years. I'm not gonna start getting scared now. And you gotta realize, I picked him, he didn't pick me. But the fact that she thought that stuff was gonna work, like, it's mind-boggling. Once me and my team talked, and we said, okay, we're gonna take it, now you have to take care of the business of boxing. So first you have Rock Nation, Jay, and Josh protecting my interest in making sure that my deal is right. That takes however long. And then Rock Nation has to negotiate with the other side. And to be honest with you, 3/4 of that was trying to convince Kathy Duva'S that she wasn't the A side. That took most of the time.
That's true.
So while they're blaming us for the delay, he had to talk, and I don't envy his position. Trust me. He had to convince this lady over and over and over again, you're not the A side. We want to work with you, but understand that things have shifted. Like, she couldn't wrap her brain around that. She was in denial, so that held things up. And then just to educate the fans a little bit, it's not just about what am I getting guaranteed. When you're talking about a major pay-per-view, that's a very small portion of it. You're talking about upside. At what point do you get upside? For myself, my team. You're talking about sponsorships for the events, the logos that you see on the mat, those different kind of things. Personal sponsorships for myself and my team. And then what are my obligations for those sponsorships? Talking about television rights, foreign television rights. Talking about merchandise, keychains, t-shirts, hats, pins, whatever it is. You got to negotiate a site fee. It's a lot.
Every detail, right?
Every detail.
Yeah, that took time, by the way. I mean, the site fee also, the site with Mandalay, I mean, that took weeks to get it right. And by the way, not on a side note, as Andre talked about great partners, Noel Lee is the founder of Monster, who is a significant partner of this fight. He was a sponsor of the last fight. He's also got a relationship with Andre. But these are the things that are really important to us from a business perspective. Very important. Having partners like this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Monster, huge sponsor the first time around. And I normally don't meet with anybody the week of the fight. I'm locked in, but you know, I met with Noel and we talked, you know, up in his suite. I think it was my suite, his suite, I don't remember. But we got a deal done the week of the fight, you know, and that's though you got to do things like that.
Yeah.
You know, when I was younger, I wanted to lock myself in a room and not talk to anybody. You got to evolve. Son, do you want to stay here? Or do you want to elevate? And I've learned to stretch myself and try to, you know, compartmentalize certain things and say, okay, man, I'm focused on the fight, but I gotta go talk to Noah. I gotta make sure we're on the same page. Meet him. He wants to meet me because I don't just do deals with anybody. You know, I want to meet him and talk to him, and he wants to meet me. So those are the types of things that, you know, just to educate people that don't know, and it's understandable that they don't know because they're not involved. But like those are the things that have to get done. I couldn't tell you the amount of times that I was told it's done. We're gonna sign now. And then I get an email saying it's not done. We got to figure this out. Like stuff that I'm glad I don't have my hands on. Stuff that he has to deal with. Stuff that Josh, who's not here today, had to deal with. Stuff that he has to deal with. Man, I'm happy I don't have to deal with that stuff. But it puts me in a holding pattern, and I gotta wait. And then finally get the release once the ink dries to go ahead and do it. So that's just a little educational piece. It's not as easy as just the verbal piece and the commitment was there. It's just working out the deals.
Andre,
Feel free to answer the question.